Hello everybody, this is Jeremiah, known around these parts as the Chalkboard Chaplain, and this is why. Now my mom used to live in the same subdivision as me, and she was the HOA president at the time, and she wanted something to put messages up, so this is what I come up with. I used to work for a HVAC company, and this is a piece of sheet metal off of ductwork that I put chalkboard paint on. That's the old socks I clean it with, and here it is. Now, I live in a subdivision. It's one way in, one way out. All right, everybody's got to see it. And the colors always mean something. Like I'll use blue for I use dark blue for evil. I use a light blue and a dark blue here, but the blue is evil. We all got a little evil in us for people. The green is normally worldly things, like we walk in the world. The dark blue, of course, evil. Now I got a couple different colors of purple. How good you can see them, but I use them for God. And then of course I use blood red for Jesus. And so I try to make my T's into crosses and put them higher than the rest of the letters. And I put hearts on it. The hearts are always, whether it's a blue heart or a green or a red heart, well that'll mean something over my eyes. And then for the scriptures, for the Old Testament I use yellow. For New Testament I use green, and then I switch yellow to green. I just use that because it's common colors in the chalkboard, in the chalk set. Now, how I measure it is, you see I left the lines on it. There's a little mark here that's pretty much where I always start the scripture at, unless I can fit up to 9 lines on it, not including the scripture. So I'll measure it with my hand. If it's 8 lines, it's a full hand. If it's 7, I measure up to that knuckle. If it's 6, I measure up to this knuckle. So that's what I did on this. Just put it on there, measure up, and mark it, and then that's how I keep it straight. And you said I was still on drugs when I put this up. I don't live far from here. I actually was on meth one day, carried it down here on top of my head, and didn't have no intentions on doing what I'm doing with it now. But here I am. The guy that actually gave me the name Chalkboard Chaplain was trying to be funny about it, and I ended up baptizing him a year later. So, about a year later. So never underestimate the effect that you have on other people, right? And how you affect them positively and negatively during your day. But that's about it. I'll be adding, when I post, I'll be adding the new ones to my shorts if you want to see them. But that's it. So God bless everybody. Remember, King Jesus is coming. And you better bow now, because you're going to bow later. God bless everybody.